It's cold in Oklahoma, so we're inside again for another Route 66 stop, this time in Clinton, Oklahoma, where we pulled off to the official Oklahoma Route 66 Museum. This is how we're greeted, so let's go.
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. With all your
name tag on. So let's go through, and it's going to take us through each of the decades from the 20s all the way up to the 70s, starting with this room right here. Why is the first room I come into this here with this guy?
And you deserve, and you did it right from the start. And you did it right from the start.
In each section, they have a little button that you can push that plays sounds from the times. Then you can come to these little information stations and see a timeline of things that happened during that particular time period. Everything from how much gas cost to what the best things that were on the television were. And then our favorite, there's a little self-guided tour area where you can use the QR keys. These.
Many of you can either remember firsthand
All you do is scan them with your cell phone and they talk to you a little bit.
banks failed, bandits roamed the countryside, makeshift settlements dubbed Hoover.
We've made it to the 40s and the song is In the Mood. But we're going in this little dark room. It's a phone booth! Listen.
Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone.
The 40s was a time when there were rations and war and a lot of different things, and Route 66 played a major part in that. So this museum highlights kind of how it contributed to the efforts of the war and moving people and how everything kind of worked out. And that's what this entire exhibit is about. How Route 66 was a big part of American culture at that time.
And you deserve.
I'm in a diner. I'm really not, but it's a diner and it's really cool because this diner has a lot of really cool Route 66 stuff and shows you a lot of the history and culture that were going on in the 50s. We made it to the 50s. Yep, we're in the 50s and look at this. Gotta love the diner floor.
Missing someone.
This way to the 60s. Oh my goodness, there's something really cool in here. Let's go!
Is as normal. Missing someone.
So the coolest thing about each one of these rooms is they tell you a little bit about the era that you're in, and this one is no exception. This picnic table has all of these cool things that you could find at the time of the 60s. Big Chief and are we there yet? I still ask that question when I'm traveling, but my favorite thing by far in this room was, of course,
I am sad and so
throughout my travels, I have had the pleasure of stopping off in several stops along Route 66. And this last room here in the museum has some of the pictures taken along the way. It's really cool to be able to put together the little pieces of where I've been and see some of the things that I thought were so cool that other people also thought were so cool. The video that was right through here was about the sad fate of Route 66 and how it took so many major highways to replace what once was one major vein across the United States. It's really interesting to see how some things have prevailed while others have fallen to ruin. We're in Oklahoma, probably gonna stop off at least one more spot while we're in Oklahoma. So I think that this is a really cool stop because I learned a lot about some of the places that I'd already been to that have been abandoned that I didn't really know that much about. Really, really cool. People from all over the world come to this museum, and that's what makes it such a neat place to stop.
Missing someone is as normal.
Whenever you're finished, you exit out through the gift shop, like always, because let's face it, they want you to get stuff. Yeah. Some of the guests that had signed the gift log there talked about how they were bicycling or traveling from abroad, or how they were so happy to have stopped off at this particular location because it tells a little bit more of the full story. And I agree, of all the places that I've been, of all the museums that I've been to, this tells the most complete history of Route 66. So, until next time guys, keep on rolling and we'll see you somewhere else on the road.